everybody. So let's do another gigantic Hot Wheels video. We're going to start with the fantasy castings. And sorry about the picture quality there. Again, the lens on this camera has some kind of a mark on it, and we can't get it off. So till I get a new camera, unfortunately the picture quality is going to suffer. Sorry about the beeping sound in the background. They're doing something with the dumpsters out here. So let's start with the fantasy castings. And this again, these videos are just to get everyone up to date where I'm at and kind of help me figure out what I have, so I don't keep buying extras of the same vehicles over and over and over again, because I forget. I do not have the current 2020 Q case. Those have not dropped in the stores in my area yet, so that is what I'm waiting on. I'm also waiting on the Walgreens to get their holiday shipper, because I'm looking for the Gasser Wagon, the Walgreens exclusive Gasser Wagon, and also waiting on the Dollar General's Hot Wheels Matchbox Mix shipper, just to see if I could find the 57 Chevy Super. But that's about it. So let's get started. So first car is the Alpha Pursuit. It's a very cool casting. I like police cars, so pick this up. I tried to put these in some kind of order, but you know, they're not exact. We also have the Hot Wheels armored truck, the SWAT team truck. Not a casting I normally pick up, but I do like police vehicles there again, and this one also happens to be a regular treasure hunt. You can see the Circle Flame logo there on the door, perhaps. Maybe not. I tell you. Like I said, the lens on this camera is just horrible, and I gotta get a new one, but it's just a matter of waiting on money, availability, because the channel's called Broke Michigander for a reason. You know, I'm a dad. I'm basically a stay-at-home dad with 3 kids, and I think this was J case, yes. A dad with 3 kids, and I'm a stay-at-home dad, and with all this schooling, oh, there you go, you can see the Circle Flame logo now. With this virtual schooling, I'm just needed at home. HW Rapid Responder. So, pretty cool fire truck. I don't collect this casting that much either, but I took a liking to this one for some reason. I had this particular casting back in the 80s when it was new, and it had a different name. I can't remember what they called it, but yeah, I've been collecting on and off since 1981, so I collected pretty heavy when I was a kid, and then got out of it when I was a teenager, and then got back into it when I got into my 30s, sort of heavier again, and then as of the last couple of years, I've really been into it again. So, next vehicle, Hot Wheels Pursuit Police Wagon. Pretty cool looking futuristic station wagon. Kind of reminds me of a Dodge Magnum a little bit. Kind of cool. And the Hot Wheels Pursuit Police Wagon in orange. So, there again, nice casting. I do collect this casting when I see it. Okay, the next one, the Astana Hoto. And this car is from the Fast and Furious Spy Racers on Netflix to look a cartoon. And this car kind of looks like a 240Z or something like that. Kind of has a 240Z kind of look. Pretty cool car. Okay, then we have the TV series Batmobile. This is from the 60s TV series. It's pretty cool. These cars were built by, totally drawing a blank, Barris. Can't remember his first name now. That's horrible. Anyway, he built this car based on a Lincoln Futura, which was a promotional car that Ford had built. So, pretty cool. And we have the TV series Batmobile ID. Found this at the Dollar General about a week or two ago. Very nice casting. I have a lot of this one. I grew up they ran the reruns of this show on TV after school in the early 90s, and I used to watch it. Me and my friends used to run home to watch it, and so I have a lot of these TV series Batmobiles. So, pretty cool. And not one, but two of the ID. Found both of these cars together, and I don't normally take duplicates of something, but at least on purpose. But the ID car, this is like only the second ID car I have. So, ever seen actually. The Night Shifter was the first one. So, alright. Moving on. Alright, sorry about that. Had to pause the video. Kid wanted chocolate milk. Anyway, we got the Beatles Yellow Submarine. This is a treasure hunt, so pick this up. I've had this particular casting a few times. I think I have traded it off a few times, you know. I'm a pretty big Beatles fan, but not like huge. My band was Led Zeppelin. That was my thing. And lately I've been grooving on some Rush. That Farewell to Kings album, good stuff. Anyway, got the Corella DeVille car. And pretty cool from 101 Dalmatians. So usually if I get something and I feel like it's based on something, I'll put it with that make. But this particular car was too hard to try to figure out what it was emulating. And if I had to take a stab in the dark, I would say probably maybe a Rolls Royce or a Mercedes. But hard to say. Hard to say. Next car. Got the Flintstones Flintmobile. So that's pretty cool. Used to watch this cartoon big time when I was a kid. And the Flintstone kids too. Love that cartoon. In fact, my dog, Daisy, wherever she is, kind of acts like Dino a little bit. Okay, next car from the Fast and Furious Spy Racers. We've got that Ion Thresher. This car is pretty cool. It's like this muscle car. It's sort of like a weird mix of, I don't know, it's just sort of, it's just cool. You know, you got a little flavor. I could see a little Mustang flavor, a little, definitely Plymouth Satellite Roadrunner kind of early 70s flavor, kind of maybe a little, nah, not too much Chevrolet, but maybe a little Buick GSX in there a little bit. You know, it's just got a nice muscle car look to it. It's a pretty cool car. I guess there's some recolors of these I might keep my eye out on. So, pretty cool. Next, Ninja Turtle Party Wagon. I had to have this. I was a huge Ninja Turtle geek when they came out back in the 80s. In fact, I got into a fight with a kid in the 4th grade because he stole my Michelangelo out of my desk. And, well, let's just say it didn't turn out well. We all got sent home and I didn't get my Michelangelo back. So, it was a lose-lose for everybody. But, yeah. Loved the Turtles back then. Michelangelo was my turtle. And, yeah, it was cool. When the movies came out back in the early 90s, I watched them. To this day, I still say Ninja Kick the Damn Rabbit from the second movie. So, yeah, just a cool movie. And probably one of the only action figures I ever played with. I was a car nut through and through, but I did like the Ninja Turtles back in the day. And the last one for that row of cars is the Sword Warthog in red. I have the other two, they're loose. So the last few years I was opening them and throwing them on like a shelf, so I'll show you guys those cars once I get moved. But this one's in the package, so I got the red one, and one of my favorite games for the original Xbox for sure. Was not very much a huge gamer. I was more of a casual gamer, but when I liked this game a lot. The first Halo. And yeah, so very nice. I'm left behind on the gaming world. I'm still rocking an Xbox 360, and I only have maybe 3 or 4 games. So video games is not really my thing anymore. But you know, you get to a point, I guess. If it is your thing, you're still with it. But if it's not, then you get to a point, I guess, and you hit about 35, and you're just done with it. And you know, cracking 40 now, so I don't even think about video games anymore. I got the few that I like, and that's it. So, is what it is. But let's move on. We got a big row of cars here, so I got to reach. So the first one, I bought this from a thrift store. The 99 first edition's Baby Boomer. And I thought this was cool because, like I said, as a stay-at-home dad, when my kids were babies, this is something that I thought about. Souping up the old stroller. Putting a supercharger on the old gray cow. So, it's pretty cool. And so with that, I collected all of the Diaper Draggers as well. So I have the blue one here. So this one is Tony's Diaper Dragger, in like a nice light blue color, kind of an aqua blue. Then we have the red one, which is Danny's Diaper Dragger, in red. Then I got the blue one, which it's a boy. And then we've got the pink one, it's a girl. I wish these were out when my kids were born. I'd have bought a bunch of them and handed them out because, you know, I don't smoke, and people really hand out cigars anymore, or is that just some old school? But, yeah, there's this. It's a girl. Alright. Next one we've got is the Fast Gason. This pretty cool looking cab over. Kind of looks like an old GMC cab over, but there again I wasn't sure, so I just set it in his butt. It's a gas truck. It's a hot rod gas truck. Old 40s looking cab over truck. It's pretty cool. The next one is actually a mail-in for Europe. It's Fast Gason. So these are mail-ins for Europe, but for some reason the Meijer stores in my area get them, and if you buy, I think, 10 Hot Wheels or something, they give you this one free, but if you buy this, it's like $1.50, so I mean, 50 more cents, I ain't worried about it, so I just pick it up because it's kind of a Meijer exclusive, I guess. But it's all got this gold chrome paint job on it. It's pretty sweet. So I picked it up. It's called Black Gold, apparently. That's what it says on the tanker. But it's pretty cool. Pretty cool truck. Then we've got the Loco Motor, which is the Thomas the Tank engine. I don't know if it'll focus for me. Like I say, gonna have to excuse this camera. And this video is gonna be quite long, so if you're hanging with me, sweet. But we're looking at probably half an hour to 40 minutes here. But there you go. The Loco Motor, and I'm sure everybody knows what it looks like. Next vehicle, the Quick Bite. Back in the day, this was the Good Humor truck, so this is the only version of this I think I have, other than I think I have the Jamaican one. There's like a Jamaican food truck or something that was from the 90s. I think I have that one loose somewhere, so pretty cool. This one's the Shaved Ice truck. I don't know if it's going to... I hate that they're not in focus. I don't know why this camera can't focus on anything. It's so weird. Alright, so we have the Road Bandit in yellow. It's a cool little bus based on the jeepney buses in the Philippines. Cool bus. I'm waiting for the new cases so I can get the newest one. It's like red one or something. Here's the recolor, the red one. And then there's another red one that just came out. But it's a little different. So, very cool. Little jeepney bus. Alright. We've got the Runway Rescue fire truck. Cool little airport fire vehicle. I might grab the green one when I see the Q case ever, but until I see it, I don't know. But I do like this red one a lot, so it's pretty cool. Man, I am so getting fed up with this camera. It just doesn't want to focus at all. It doesn't even try. Nope. Oh well. Like I said, we'll get a better camera one of these days. As soon as I got the dough, I'm going to go and get a new camera. So I've got the Time Taxi. This is not the ID version, but pretty neat little car. Taxi cab based on a time attack car, based on something Asian. Japanese, I'm guessing. And the Total Disposal, the garbage truck in yellow and blue. And the Total Disposal in white and green. Kind of like an old Mack or International dump truck there. So pretty cool. Alright, next we've got the RV there yet in red. Pretty neat casting. Can't wait to get my hands on the newest one, that yellow one with the wood grain paneling. That'll be sweet. And I got the blue one here. This blue one's kind of cool because it kind of reminds me of Richard Petty a little bit. It's got the colors, you know. Then we've got the Turbone Charged. I just thought this car was sweet. It's like a jet-powered car, and I mean, look at the skull on the front of that thing. This one's a little more race car-like, but it's pretty cool. And I got the recolor here of the Turbone Charged. Black and purple, and it's got the skull on the side of it and the flames, and it's pretty cool car. There we go. And the Tricera truck, which I would never pick this car up normally, but there again, this one is a Treasure Hunt, and there you go. You can kind of see the logo right there. When you're looking for these regular treasure hunts, you want to look for that logo, which is not going to show you. There it is. Now you can see it. It's right there. Circle Flame logo. And of course there will be writing behind it as well. So pretty cool. Then we have the I Believe, because I just thought this thing was kind of sweet. It's like an alien. So we got the I Believe in like a burgundy. It's nice. We've got the I Believe in blue and orange. And the I Believe in purple and pink. It's pretty sweet. We've got the Duck and Roll in yellow. Yeah, like I say, kid of the 80s and 90s, grew up watching a lot of TV basically, and Sesame Street, and just reminds me of Bert and Ernie and Rubber Ducky, you know. And probably won't buy the recolor of this, that like highlighter green or whatever color it is, but I do like this yellow one, so. Alright, next row. We've got the Custom Auto, which reminds me of a Dodge Charger. But we've got the blue one here. And this is based on one of the Hot Wheels from the original 16. Or up in that time frame anyways. Then I have the Custom Auto in purple on a shorty card. Got a short card, people. Love short cards. Get these at Meyer as well. They get a lot of like European style short cards and a lot of those mail-ins for some reason. I don't know why they get those. I've got the Custom Auto, the same purple. It's the same car, but it's on a long card, so I got one of each on that one. Man, I hate the picture quality on this thing. I cannot wait to get a new camera. I ain't even lying to you. Muscle Bound. This one was just sweet. I also have the, I think it's camouflage version of that car, which is loose. I got a lot of loose cars, so pretty sweet. Probably never go through the loose cars, but once I get them all on the shelves again, I will show them to you. So we got the Mod Rod in like this flat bluish gray color. Kind of cool. And the Mod Rod in red. So it's a real sweet car. hot rod looking thing. We've got the Mattel Dreammobile, which is real cool. I'm waiting to find the recolor of this. I think it's in a 2021 case I saw on YouTube, so cool. Got the Cruise Bruiser in red, which I've stared at this car for some time. I got a few of these in several different colors. And, I don't know, kind of reminds me of like old Ford or Dodge Wagon of some kind, but I can't quite put my finger on it. And the Cruise Bruiser in black. Got the Bone Shaker in green. Like the ID version, but it's not the ID version. But I do collect the Bone Shakers, so I have that. I've got the Bone Shaker in black with the suspectedly, it's kind of got a Dale Earnhardt thing going on. So cool. And of course the Bone Shaker, more than likely, is based on the T-Bucket, the Ford T-Bucket. So Silhouette 2, 1990s styling. It's just an old casting I've had laying around a long time. And I'm trying to remember, 1991. So, yep, based on the redo of the original Silhouette Redline car from the 60s. So, pretty cool. Alright, next row, we're getting there. We've got the Gotta Go chase car from the Black and Gold series. Cool. I've got a Gotta Go in blue. And this vehicle is so interesting. I mean, it's disgusting because it's a toilet, right? But it's so interesting, like, because you can stare at it and stare at it, and you find something new, kind of, every time you look at it. Because of course you got toilet bowl, the cab of the truck's the toilet tank, the front of it is a urinal. You know, different things pop out at different times, but it's pretty cool. Alright. Got the Rockin' Santa Sled in gold. Pretty cool. Got the Rockin' Santa Sled in green, the recolor. And I've got the Rockin' Santa Sled in green again because I messed up and didn't know I had it. So, I got two of them. We've got the Super Van with the King of Hearts on it. From last year's holiday set, we have the Jackhammer. I think. Yeah, it's the only car I have of this set. I thought it was pretty cool. It's kind of got a 58 Chevy Impala vibe. Kind of going for it. Sort of a checker cab type of thing going on too with that front end a little bit. So, kind of cool. And we got the Jackhammer in gold. from the Spider-Man Maximum Venom set. But yeah, that front end is definitely indicative of a checker, maybe something like that, with that oval kind of what I'm thinking of, Edsel like almost. Perhaps an Edsel, which is a failed Ford. The fast bed hauler in the white and gold series. Pretty cool looking old truck. Have the circle tracker. Little NASCAR action. So that's cool. We got a night shifter, but it's not the ID. You know, I messed up when I saw that first ID back when this A case came out and didn't take it. And I should have, but I didn't do it. I left it, and I can't say my friend got it. My friend Tony found it like the next day. And I left it behind because I had found the Nissan Skyline Super in that set, and I found the treasure hunt. So I was happy. I didn't need the ID car. So here we go. We have the another one of those promo vehicles I was just telling you guys about. This is the Rig Storm. Gold chrome. That Meyer I go to gets all these weird European mail-in vehicles and all them short card vehicles, and they put the short card vehicles in the aisles. So the checkout aisles. So there you go with that. Next one. The Blastus Moto Trike. Not a huge bike guy, but this thing's just sweet. I will say though, I like Hondas. Like, I have a liking to Honda motorcycles for some reason. Not necessarily like Gold Wings or nothing, but like the old CB style bikes, and stuff like that, and the old like Honda Dream and the Scrambler. I like those bikes, but you know. So here's another one of them promo cars. Here we got the Project Speeder in gold. These are always going to be a fantasy car. So this is basically a muscle speeder with no fenders. No front end. But it's a pretty cool car. It's very muscular.